When I close my eyes, everything is dim and no longer bright, but when I open them, I decide to look to my right and I see a surprise because that doesn't happen in our everyday lives. Well, at least not mine. But when I look, I see a little girl hiding in the corner, and as tears start to appear, she begins to put her hands over her ears, yelling, "Daddy, stop it." Because he begins to push her mother into a mirror. And as her mother falls, she buzzes her head against the wall. Blood gushes, so the father pushes away while the daughter runs with all her might trying to save the day. But wait, when she finally gets to her mother, she hugs her. If only she knew it was too late. Too late to be Superman because that man killed her mother. And as time flies by, little Haley matures and receives her girlish figure. So when the sun disappears into the sky and the moon finally arrives, she begins to cry because her so-called father sneaks into her room every night. Shh, don't cry. That's what he says when he puts his pants down her pants, and at the very end he says, "Good night, sleep tight, and next time don't put up such a fight." As time continues to fade away, Haley matures and searches for love in all the wrong ways. She meets this guy and she thinks they're so in love and that he was sent from up above, but truthfully, he just likes her for her body because to him, her vagina is just a video game that he can play and trade when he's reached the highest level. But yet, she still thinks he's in love. Until one day she meets the real him. Who knew the boyfriend she thought she so eagerly loved would soon force her to do drugs. And as she shot that needle up, love was the last thought running through her mind. Soon, this began to happen all the time. She would try to run away, but he would just find her. Because of him, she would start to crave drugs by the hour. She began to realize her life would soon come to an end if she didn't find the real reason she was here. She finds a note in her locker that says, "You are loved. God put you in this position for a reason. So don't give up, just keep on moving." She turns around with tears in her eyes and starts to cry because her friend knows how she feels inside. So now there's no reason to hide. While she runs to her friend, crying and crying, and she asks her, how does God see her in his eyes? And that's how she found Christ.